Yo, what is good, everyone? I know it's been a minute since I've been on here. You know, it's your boy 730 G Weezy. That's right. Today we got my boy Clay. We're just gonna be hitting him off with his usual mid skin fade. I'm not gonna be talking too much through this. I kind of just want to explain the things that are going on, the steps that I'm taking during this haircut. So right now I'm just balding them out with my Babyless FXs, just making that line. Now remember, when you guys are doing haircuts, it's all about the shape of the head. So a lot of the times I'm just creating lines into the haircut, and then later on I just start adjusting to where I need my fade to be. But for right now, my mid skin fade, I kind of take it around a little bit underneath the C cup, and I'll bring that line straight around the head. Like I said before, guys, I do a bunch of different ways on how I fade, so this is just one technique that I'm doing. I'm going to be coming out with another video, and I'll show you guys a different technique, and that one's actually creating no lines at all, and that actually helps when you fade to follow the contour of the head or the shape of the head. And I feel like it's easier that way, because once you create no lines, there's no lines to take out. But this one right here, I got for you guys. So we're creating this. This is the mid skin fade. We're just bringing this straight around the head. I'm done with this. I'll grab my shaver. Now I'm just cleaning up underneath that line. And still, you know, I see newer barbers, and when they grab their shaver, they'll start hitting their shaver, but they actually create another line. You're coming right off the head, just like you do with any other clipper, trimmer, or anything. So right now we're just blending with the shaver, flicking out when you get to the top, not creating any hard lines with the shaver, because you know, once you get those hard lines on the shaver, it takes a little bit to get it out. So we're gonna hit them up with the shaver. We're just gonna go right around the head. And guys, like I said, I haven't been doing this very consecutively lately. I've had a lot of stuff going on, so bear with me. I try to get whatever I can going. I've been doing a lot of content on my Instagram page. If you guys don't follow me, make sure you guys follow 730 G Weezy, and also make sure you follow the brand too, Barber Culture brand. We have a lot of brand new airbrushes. We have our own enhancement dyes, all that stuff. Hopefully you guys get to see them at one of the trade shows or something like that that's coming up. So make sure you guys follow at Barber Culture brand when you're on Instagram. It's all one word, Barber Culture brand. Go on there, grab some swag. You know, every time someone places an order, we throw a bunch of gifts in the box for you. So now I'm coming in with my snap FXs. I'm just coming in maybe like 1/2 inch to 3/4 of an inch. Just coming up, creating a guideline. Now before I even started blending that out, I took my one and I just started creating another line, flicking out, coming straight up. I'm not really making a hard line. I'm not pressing against the head. I'm coming straight up. Actually, when that one is coming up, it's actually coming off of the head. So it's still following the same shape that I really want. And I'm going for that box look. We want it to come straight up, creating that box look on the side. So that's what I got. I'll flip it over to the 16th and I'll start working my way down. Now I'm fading down from the 1. Still, now I got my 16th on and I'm fading into the 1 with the 0.5 guard. And if you guys haven't got these snap FXs, make sure you guys go check them out. They come with their own guards. They're actually a really great clipper. They're lighter. I know it's a little bit more dough, but face it, guys, you know, invest in yourselves. This is a great clipper. Make sure you guys go check them out. The link is in my bio on Instagram too, so make sure you guys go check that out. So now I'm just opening up my snap FXs and I'm starting working my way down from there. So I'll work my way open, I'll start blending, then I'll start closing that lever little by little, just working on that bottom. Now I put my one back on and I open it up. Now I'm just coming straight up off of the head. It's not even touching. Really, it's only really touching the bottom. And I'm just flicking up with that C-scoop motion. Trying not to create any other hard lines. Now, as you guys see at the top, we have a little bit of bulk. I'll take that out with my shears. I'll go clipper over comb, then I'll start using my shears. So make sure you guys check that out. If you guys don't know how to use your clipper over comb, that's something you guys should practice. Make sure you guys start practicing that out, because that'll help you out on your haircuts a tremendous amount. Now I threw my number one guard back on, just cleaning up some little dark spots, some details, just detailing a little bit. Going on, do some shear over comb at the top, just getting rid of some bulk. As you guys know, I'm an ambassador for Shark Fin Shears. Make sure you guys go check that out. If you guys want a discount code on that, use discount code MM. Be able to hook you guys up. You actually get a bunch of free shears and razors with that, so it's great, man. All you really have to do is purchase one shear and you'll get 2 texturizing shears and a feather razor. And actually right now you might even get three texturizing shears, so you guys might want to go on there and check that out. Again, you guys can go on the link in my bio on Instagram, click on Shark Fin Shears, or you can just go right on the website. I know they have a bunch of different ways that you could pay. They have payment plans, all that stuff. I use the 6.25 Marnarch's swivel. That's my shear. Love that shear. Make sure you guys go check them out. Right here I got my Barber Culture brand razor. Also, you guys could find that on the Barber Culture brand website as well. Now we're just going to speed it up. I'm just going to be doing the same exact techniques as I did on that side. You know, and if I'm not explaining anything too well, you guys could always message me, hit me up. I try to respond to everybody on here. Just kind of let you guys pay attention. Now you see that dark spot right above that? That's the contour of his head. His head actually goes in right there. So we're coming straight up. We're not going into it, because then we're actually going to be following the shape of the head. But like I said, we want a square shape, so we're making our own shape with the clippers. I'm just coming straight up, right off that bone, just coming straight up, and I'm meeting the side, and it's blending in perfectly. A lot of people have the shaped head where everything's going to be nice and symmetric, so your dark spot or the gradients of your fade is going to be the same all the way around, as long as you go off the contour of the head. Like I said, we're doing that square shape, so we're just coming straight off. And you'll just see me now, I'm just going in with all different kinds of trimmers, clippers, and just hitting up dark spots. When I see a dark spot, I'll just go to it, hit it with the corner, brush everything out. Just maintaining the gradients of my fade. Right here, I'm just coming straight up. Guys, and this is just a basic cut. It's nothing too special. I know you guys see a lot of barbers on Instagram or Facebook or anything, YouTube, and they try to take their time. This is a cut that I'm doing in real time. I only block off half hours for my customers, so I don't try to like block off an hour so I can do a YouTube video or anything like that. This is still within my schedule. I still have a half-hour slot, so this haircut was done either within a half hour or a half hour. Usually clay only takes like 20-25 minutes, depending on the conversation we have. We be bullshitting a lot, so. But yeah, with this haircut, whatever you do on one side, you're going to do on the other. So basically, we're doing the same exact technique on this side. I hit it with the half, then the 1, then I'll start fading down with the 16th, then I'll open it up with no guard, then I'll close it, I'll start picking, then I'll go back with my 1 guard, open it up, and just come straight up, and then work at that bulk on the top. And guys, know this too. Know that when there's a client sitting in your chair, I actually use a ring light. So there's an 18-inch ring light hanging up above me, facing down. So know that we all want like an even gradients all the way around to make the fade nice and symmetric. But you guys need to know something. When the light is coming from top and going down, it's going to create a different gradients than if the light was shining from down up, if that makes sense, because your hairs are going to cast a shadow on the person's head that you're cutting. So know that your lighting situation is going to be your lighting situation is going to make a difference on what your haircut's going to look like. You know, I don't know if you guys have had this before, but sometimes you guys will do a haircut and it looks great in the chair. All of a sudden they go outside and you start seeing dark spots. Your daylight is going to be the best light that you have. A lot of times when I'm cutting hair, I'll be cutting and I'll see a dark spot and I'll start moving his head up, down, depending on where the light is coming from. Usually it's coming from up to the, shining from the top down. So a lot of times when I'm cutting hair and I see a dark spot, I'll lift the head because that will just mean like there's a dense area. It doesn't mean your fade's bad. It just means there's a more dense area where the light is being blocked by hairs and it's creating a gradients from the light or a shadow. So it could be just a denser area. So make sure you guys take that into consideration as well. Right here we have our airbrush from Barber Culture brand. Just hitting him up, hitting his verts. Like I said, guys, this haircut is all done inside of a half-hour window. So as you guys see, the hair enhancements don't take a long time. I'm not painting anything. I'm just tapping his lineup. There's going to be a lot of barbers in the industry that will actually get their hairbrush and start going around the head. I have never, besides the hairline area, enhanced anything else on a haircut. I only stay at the hairline and it's very minimal. I'm not in there painting the haircut. I'm not in there seeing dark spots and putting dye where I have lighter spots and darker spots. So that's a lot of things that have changed the industry. People are painting haircuts. I'm not painting, I'm enhancing hairlines. So make sure you guys are doing that. Make sure you guys aren't painting around the head. If you guys have to start putting paint in the back of their head on the side of the fade, where the fade is gradient, make the gradients more, then you need to work on your game. Like I said, guys, this haircut is all done within a half hour. I didn't block off any special time because I was going to be doing a YouTube video or anything. This is done within the half hour. This is the speed I always go. So make sure you guys practice your art, get better, and do what you can to create the best experience you can for your customers. This right here, I actually got a hot lather machine. It's a new thing I put into my shop. I used to have one back in the day, but I figured it'd be a nice thing to have now. Make sure you guys go cop that uplift. Right now I'm using the clay. So I just put that in this air, give him a little brush. There you go, there's that boy right there. Make sure you guys come follow me. 730G Weezy. Subscribe to my channel. Hit that bell. Hopefully I'll see you guys soon. And make sure you guys follow me on Instagram as well.